Oh, well, hello there. Is it that time of the year already? My God, it is. For those of you that remember me, I'm your host, Danny Warshower, and I'll be bringing you tonight live the 2012-2013 Third Coast Fantasy Football Draft. Why keep y'all waiting? I know you want to see where you pick. Without further ado, let's get this thing started. Alright guys, I think we all know how this process works, but because I know some of you are a little bit retarded, I'll go ahead and explain it. We're going to start at 12 and draft down ping pong ball style all the way to pick number 1. I hope that y'all are ready. Without further ado. With the 12th pick in this year's fantasy football draft, Michael Franks and the Chi-Town Crushers. Congratulations, Wook. Just getting started, folks. I'm already excited. Alright, here we go. For the 11th pick in this year's fantasy football draft goes to Luis Davila in Bad Intentions. Congratulations, Lou. Already at 10. I can't believe it. Here we go. 10th pick in this year's fantasy football draft. Derek DiPuccio in the Vikings Scorelords. I will say this about you, Pooch. You're so dedicated, you got your team logo tatted on your arm. Mad respect, bro. 12 through 10 already down. And on to pick number 9. With the 9th pick in this year's fantasy football draft goes to Kevin Franks and his team, Wook Jr. So both the Frank boys out of it. Just getting started. All the way to pick number 8. And with the 8th pick in this year's fantasy football draft, ready? Last year's champion, Christopher Golden in the Pineapple Express. Kobe. And on to the 7th pick. I know you're excited about that, Chris. The 7th pick in this year's fantasy football draft. Yours truly, Danny Warshower. In the Hero Alwick Bowens. Can I say championship? Lucky 7, baby. And now, for the 6th pick in this year's fantasy football draft, goes to Eric McLeod and the Ratasmagazzles of Phantasmagazzle-Manazzle-ish. Congratulations, E. Wow, 12 through 6 already. Well, that's gone quickly, but now we want to take a second, as we are a diverse and multicultural league, to bring in a special guest, and we're going to do a little bit of a Hispanic, Spanish, Latino segment with Senor Joey Garcia. Hola, Joey.
Hola.
Gracias for joining us.
De nada.
As you know, this is a very special day, here to commemorate your people and
Sí.
the people that I guess are from Mexico.
Sí.
Sí. All right. Well, let's go ahead and jump into the first question.
Sí.
Es un nuevo año. ¿Cree que usted tiene la oportunidad de ganar un montón de partidas de fútbol?
Sí. Por supuesto, mucho. Mucho.
Excelente, señor. Sí. Excelente. All right. ¿Diría usted que su equipo que realmente increíble?
Absolutamente incredible. Incredible.
It is incredible.
Sí.
Incredible.
Sí.
All right, question number 3, or as I like to say, Trace.
Tres. Sí.
¿Cuál es la mejor cantidad de juegos que usted podría ganar este año?
9, 10, 10.
9 o 10?
10, 10.
10.
Sí.
Muy bien, amigo. Muy bien.
Sí.
All right, on for our last question. Pregunta número 4. Sé honesto, ¿A quién ves ganar esta cosa?
Definitivamente yo sí es possible.
Si es possible.
Sí, possible.
Go! Gracias for being here.
Thank you.
Boy, that was fun. Welcome back. Alright, why waste any time? Let's go ahead and dive right in. Pick number 5. I know you're getting nervous out there, guys. Alright, here we go. And with the 5th pick in this year's fantasy football draft, Matthew Harbor and the Pigskin Fuckers. Kobe. Alright, here we go. Number 4. I know. I'm excited too. And with the 4th pick in this year's draft, Kevin Gore and the Sexual Harassment Pandas. Alright, let's go ahead and dive into pick number 3. And with the 3rd pick, I'm sorry, what's that? Yeah, he's on now. Okay, it looks like we're being joined by Christopher Golden, last year's Third Coast Fantasy Football Champion. Chris, are you on the line now? Can you hear me, Chris?
Danny?
Chris, is that you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Excellent, Chris. Thank you for joining us today. So how does it feel to be in the Third Coast, to be the part of the select few Third Coast Fantasy Football Champions?
Well, just to start off, to go to back-to-back Super Bowls is, a great accomplishment in itself. But to actually win it last year, it was amazing.
I bet.
Yeah, this whole year has just been amazing for me to be the champion.
It sounds amazing, Chris. Now, what percentage would you put on yourself to do it all again?
You know what? I feel like every year I do a great job. Usually end up top of the leaderboard. So I figure I'll probably about 75% to repeat.
Okay, so you don't really believe in yourself totally. What would be your ideal draft position? 1 through 12, where do you want to pick?
Well, this year, I'm hoping, with the strategy that I have, to have a later pick and keep my bad up with that.
Alright, Chris, we're still live. Go ahead and finish the question. Where would you like to draft this year?
I want to pick later because I want to keep Shady later and then come back around and hit another top pick.
Well, I hope for you that that's very possible. Now, if you could take away any moment from last year, what would that moment be?
Probably the best moment last year and every year is beating Joe.
I'd have to agree. That's one of my favorite times too. Well, Chris, I want to say thanks for calling into the show. We appreciate you. We thank having you. I hope though that we're not having the same conversation again next year or at the end of this one. Have a great night, Chris.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Oh, hey. Welcome back, pussies. Ready for another exciting season of fantasy football, Third Coast style. No rule changes. Same people showing up this year. If you haven't got the invite yet, because your email always seems to be messed up, Junior. Shit's whack. It's at Wook's house again. He was gracious enough to offer up his casa. There will be fresh fajitas, beer, whatever else you want to bring. Most importantly, your $80. None of this I'll pay your bitch ass later shit, okay? Hopefully Harbor can make it in town this year. All right? Hopefully we won't be asked to reschedule the draft date a week earlier. And then you come to me and tell me that I'm drafting another fantasy draft that week. Hopefully we can get all that squared away, Pooch. What else? Nothing really going on besides me going to be whooping y'all's ass all year. So we can always look forward to that. Hopefully you know which keepers you're going to have, which keepers to keep. We know the rules with that. I've got to go over that, Warden. Hopefully you remember how shitty your team was. What else? If you see, I'm enjoying myself. Got a new hairdo, got a tan. We've been to Mexico. So, congratulations to the Pineapple Pussies for winning last year. And hopefully we can do something this year about maybe bringing a trophy, something aesthetic to our beautiful fantasy football league. So bring a little couple extra bucks if you think that's a good idea. That's really it, guys. I expect to see y'all there. Bring your fucking money. Be prepared to get your ass whooped. Means you, Lou. Night.
All right, the moment you've all been waiting for, guys. The final three. Who's going to be that number one, that coveted first overall pick? Let's find out. And with the third pick in this year's Third Coast Fantasy Football Draft, Joey Garcia. Just Joey. All right, final two, baby. You know who you are out there. Let's go. Second overall pick. A lot riding on this. With the second overall pick in this year's fantasy football draft, the man who can't even remember his team, Sean O'Brien and the Albino Murderers. That's right. Well, you know what that means, folks. The first overall pick in this year's draft is Christopher freaking Warden and the Super Troopers. Wow. Congratulations, Chris. I'm sure this will lead to another unsuccessful season. I want to thank you all for joining us tonight. It's been a magical evening, one that I cherish and can't wait for again. It's the start of something big. It's the start of a new season, of a new year, new dreams, new hopes. And I can't wait for the first week. Everybody, get your draft game ready. Get your draft day plans prepared. It's going to be a good one. And until then, have a good night. And I'm out.
Redo.